Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I don't know if you guys caught this video, but a few weeks ago I filmed a video on my travel makeup bag. And if you watched that video, then you probably know that I tend to overpack. I usually check my luggage when we fly, so I feel like as long as I'm under like that 50-pound limit, then I'm good to go. And I will pack everything that I can until I reach that 50-pound limit, just because I feel like I'd rather be over prepared and have everything with me than forget something and leave it at home. And the weird part is usually when I travel, I feel like I don't wear as much makeup. So I decided to challenge myself for my next trip and do a minimal makeup bag. Now, I don't know how minimal this is going to be to some of you guys, but for me, it's definitely minimal. I fit all of my makeup and all of my brushes in one bag, and I felt like it worked well. It was nice not having so many choices and just having like staple, go-to, reliable products that I could throw on and be good to go for the entire day. So I thought I would sit down and show you guys what I brought with me. I thought I would also film some clips and show you guys how I use these products and kind of do like this quick everyday 10 to 15 minute makeup look that I'm wearing. Okay, so the first product I brought with me is of course an SPF. I am really good about using one every single day these days, and this one is from Coola. It is their mineral sunscreen, and this one is the cucumber matte finish. I really like this because in this bag in particular, and when I'm doing a quick makeup look, I don't go in with primer. It's just an easy step to skip over, and this leaves me with a nice matte finish before I apply any makeup. So I've been using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer as foundation, and I love this so much. I'm wearing it today as foundation, and there's just something about the texture of this product that looks so beautiful on the skin. It gives you a lot of coverage because it is a concealer and it stays in place really well throughout the day, but it's not uncomfortable, it's not heavy, it's not too oily, too dry. It's like the perfect texture. So I use this with the ColourPop F15 brush, which is a great option for buffing the product into the skin. This concealer does oxidize a little bit, so just keep that in mind. I'm currently mixing two shades. The first shade that I'm using is Light 14, which is a little bit light for me, so I've just been mixing in a little bit of Medium Dark 32, and this one's obviously going to be way too dark for me, but mixed together, they just give me like the perfect colors. So I like this because a little bit does go a long way. If I want more of a full coverage look like I'm wearing today, I'll add a little more, or you can just go in with like a light amount and a damp beauty blender and really sheer it out over your skin. But I love it. It stays in place well, it looks great, it's comfortable, and it holds up so well throughout the day. So honestly, I've just been a big fan of using the concealer as foundation. The main powder that I use is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I like this a lot because it is a matte powder, so I feel like it keeps my skin from getting oily too quickly, but it's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin at all. I just like the texture of this powder so much. It's very powdery, but I kind of like that because my skin is oily. So I feel like the more powdery a powder is, the longer it's going to keep my skin matte, if that makes sense. And now that it's summer, I can use like all of the matte products that I can get. So I enjoy this for like day-to-day wear. My favorite powder brush has been the Smashbox Blurring Foundation Brush, which I do like using as a foundation brush as well, but it's so soft and I feel like it's like the perfect density. So it just applies the powder really nicely, and I just love the shape. I love everything about this brush. So this is a great option if you're looking for either a good foundation brush or a powder brush. I feel like in general when I'm doing like a quick makeup routine, I skip blush and highlight just because I feel like you have to be a little bit choosy if you're in a hurry, but the main product that I like to wear is a bronzer, and the BALM Take Home the Bronze Anti-Orange Bronzer in the shade Oscar has been my absolute favorite this summer. I feel like the texture is just perfect for everyday wear because it is smooth, it's blendable, and it truly is like an actual bronzy bronzer rather than like an orange bronzer. It does not look orange on my skin at all. So I take the ColourPop F13 brush and I just take the product and kind of carve out my cheekbone area because I feel like it works as a bronzer and contour all in one, and it's just the perfect color. It makes you look like you got a nice tan, like you got some sun, but in a healthy way because you don't have to lay out to get that tan. I chose like a blush highlighter hybrid. The Wet n Wild Color Icon Baked Blush in the shade Don't Flutter Yourself is so beautiful. It's like the perfect glowy blush, and I love this because it's subtle, so it's not anything too intense or crazy, but it makes your skin look so gorgeous and glowy and healthy. So I use the Smashbox Buildable Cheek Brush and just apply this all over my cheeks, and it looks like I applied highlighter and blush, but it's just a one-step product that's quick and easy to use. I didn't bring highlighter with me this time around, but I feel like like it would be good to have like a small travel size highlighter on days when I do want to wear highlighter, because I feel like I'm really into highlighter lately, so that would be good to have as well, but I didn't pack one. So I kind of hate that eyebrows are like such a thing, because I feel like they take so much time, and it's always when I'm in a hurry and I'm doing my brows that I mess up on them, and I have to take a little extra time to like spoolie them out and fill them in, and then they make me late every single time. So if I'm in a true hurry or I just don't care, I'll use the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara and use this just to kind of run it through my brows and make them look a little bit more full, because it does have fibers in it. So it kind of adds some volume while locking them into place. But most days I will take the time to use my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in Brunette and fill them in. This is a little bit red toned for me, but I do go in with the brow gel afterwards, and it kind of neutralizes the color a little bit. I like this because it's really quick and easy to use, and honestly, for the most part, I just try to define the front of my brows and then quickly run the brow pencil through the rest of my brows. But like I said, I mean, brows take forever no matter what you do, unless you have like naturally perfect brows, but I don't. I'm working on growing them out and I feel like I'm getting there, but I don't know, like I just feel like they do add structure to the face, and I do like filling them in and just making them a little bit more thick and voluminous and bushy, and I've kind of been into it lately. So these are the two brow products that I use. Okay, so when it comes to eyes, I will usually just take the bronzer and run it through my crease, and that is it for eyeshadow. I won't even take the time to apply eyeliner or a lid color or a highlight or anything like that. But if I do want to take the time for eyeshadow, I do like to pack one palette, and the palette that I brought with me was the ColourPop Fame palette. I'd probably bring a little bit of a smaller palette if I was going for a minimal makeup bag, or maybe even skip it if I had like a highlighter and a bronzer, but I had just gotten it and I was really loving it, and I think it is a good everyday palette. For the look that I'm wearing today, I used this one and I just placed it all over the lid after using the bronzer, and that's it. It's so quick and easy, but I feel like the metallic shadow just adds a little something extra to your eyes. It makes them look a little bit more bright and awake. And then I will take like a dark shadow and maybe run it on my upper lash line. But I've just been loving the Fame palette lately. There's something about the cooler tones that looks a little bit more natural on my skin rather than like a bright, warm toned orange. I feel like these just look more flattering, or the bronzer, and it's fun and easy to use. It's a little bit larger, but it's so thin that you can just kind of stick it under your makeup bag or in your makeup bag and be good to go. So if I'm doing quick and easy makeup, I do not apply any other liner. Like I said, sometimes I'll run like an eyeshadow along my upper lash line, but that's it. I'll just go in with mascara, and I love the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara because it makes my lashes so long and dramatic, and it's just fun. I feel like if I'm not wearing eyeliner or eyeshadow, it's kind of fun to like build up my natural lashes and just apply a ton of mascara, and this one is one of my favorites. A lot of times I won't even wear a lip product. I'll just go in, or at least like a colored lip product, I'll just go in with the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. This one is SPF 25, so it does protect your lips when you're outside, and it's comfortable and glossy and great for everyday wear. But on days when I want something a little bit more colorful and fun, I'll just go in with a lip gloss. I skip lipstick, I skip liquid lipstick just because I don't want to be uncomfortable. Like I just want something comfortable and fun and easy to wear. So I've been wearing the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine lip gloss in the shade Back Talk. And that is everything inside my travel makeup bag. I love this bag. It's from ColourPop. I don't know if it's still available, but it was part of the My Little Pony collection. But it's nice because the inside is lined, so you can clean it really easily. It was kind of a fun challenge. Like I said, I don't know how minimal it is to some of you if you pack even less makeup than me, but I feel like this is pretty much as minimal as I would get when it comes to packing a makeup bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.